Have you ever pushed through the night to finish a crucial project, only to find yourself staring blankly the next morning? You sit there, desperately reading the exact same email sentence over and over, completely unable to process a single word. You wonder why drinking 3 massive cups of coffee never actually fixes this heavy feeling of complete mental paralysis. Here is the terrifying truth about that groggy morning brain fog. You are not simply just feeling tired right now. Your brain is physically drowning in its own biological waste, trapped beneath the toxic byproducts of yesterday's deep thinking. What if your relentless late-night hustle is actually shutting down your brain's primary operating system from the inside out? We easily fall into the global hustle culture delusion, convincing ourselves that cutting 2 hours of sleep gives us a competitive edge. We consume endless caffeine and force our heavy eyes open, falsely believing that this self-inflicted suffering equals true hard work. Society actually rewards this sacrifice, making us blindly think that staying up until 4 a.m. is the ultimate badge of professional honor. In reality, your brain is a highly complex biological machine, and sleep deprivation completely destroys its delicate internal engineering. Imagine operating a multi-million-dollar high-end machine while deliberately pouring buckets of thick, sticky mud straight into its moving parts. The immediate result is hours of microscopic task paralysis, where even the simplest daily choices feel like lifting massive iron boulders. Your emotional volatility spikes instantly, turning minor daily inconveniences into explosive mental catastrophes that rapidly drain your remaining energy reserves. Furthermore, you suffer a complete loss of complex problem-solving abilities, rendering your expensive education and professional experience entirely useless. We foolishly trade our most fundamental biological needs for a completely false and fleeting sense of daily productivity achievement. Every single thought you process during the busy day produces a heavy amount of daily cognitive output and metabolic byproducts. Instead of clearing it out, this hidden output becomes physical trash, continuously accumulating inside your rapidly shrinking mental workspace. You are actively piling thick, black sludge blocks onto your own desk until you can no longer move a single inch. The sheer weight of this accumulated cognitive load physically crushes your executive function and processing speed by more than 50%. You are not working harder. You are quite literally suffocating your most vital biological asset beneath a mountain of neurotoxic garbage. Every missed hour of rest directly compounds this unseen damage, creating a vicious neurological self-harm loop that is nearly impossible to escape. We falsely believe we are outsmarting the system, but the biological debt we stubbornly accumulate always demands a devastatingly high repayment. If you are incredibly tired of waking up exhausted and constantly fighting through this thick fog of morning mental paralysis, and you desperately want to master the actual science of daily productivity, to finally reclaim your sharpest cognitive focus, hit that subscribe button right now, and let's decode the hidden mechanics to permanently fix your broken internal algorithm together. To truly break this exhausting daily cycle, we must look past our temporary feelings and examine the actual biological machinery inside your head. Hidden deep inside your brain is a highly complex and vital biological pipeline known by modern neuroscientists as the Glymphatic System. Think of this remarkable system as a massive, automated cerebral washing machine that only fully activates during your deepest stages of sleep. It uses a powerful rush of clear cerebrospinal fluid to physically scrub down your neural pathways and wash away the toxic byproducts. This nightly biological wash cycle is the only way to effectively clear out the heavy neurotoxic garbage generated by your daily deep thinking. However, this delicate cleaning operation requires a very specific amount of uninterrupted time to successfully flush the entire chemical system. Your prefrontal cortex, the vital executive center responsible for all complex decision-making, relies entirely on this thorough nightly maintenance routine. But what actually happens when you violently interrupt this process by setting an aggressive alarm to wake up 2 hours early? By cutting your necessary sleep cycle short, you forcefully trigger an emergency halt, causing the main biological cleaning valves to lock shut immediately. The flush is instantly canceled halfway through, leaving a heavy layer of green, toxic liquid stagnating directly over your delicate executive circuits. This lingering neurotoxic waste physically hardens around your prefrontal cortex, creating severe mechanical friction that makes normal cognitive processing incredibly difficult. Your daily processing speed violently plunges because the primary biological hardware is quite literally blocked by a layer of unwashed chemical garbage. You start your demanding workday with a heavily contaminated engine, guaranteeing that every single task will feel completely overwhelming and impossible. This is exactly why relying on caffeine is totally useless. A chemical stimulant cannot dissolve physical waste that is trapped inside your brain. So, how do we properly recalibrate this critical internal algorithm and permanently eliminate that paralyzing morning brain fog for good? Here are the ultimate, actionable life hacks to immediately restore your cognitive function and fully optimize your nightly cerebral washing machine. First, implement the 90-minute sleep sync. Stop blindly guessing your bedtime and hoping for the absolute best outcome the next morning. Human sleep is not linear. It operates in rigid 90-minute cycles, alternating smoothly between deep non-REM and active REM stages. To ensure your glymphatic system fully flushes the waste, lock your sleep duration into exact multiples of 90 minutes, like 6 or 7.5 hours. Waking up exactly at the end of a cycle ensures the biological wash is perfectly complete, preventing that groggy, toxic morning feeling. Second, execute the adenosine clearance. The exact moment you wake up, residual sleep-inducing chemicals called adenosine still heavily linger in your brain. You must expose your eyes to direct, natural sunlight for exactly 10 minutes immediately after getting out of bed every single morning. This intense optical trigger acts like a powerful laser, physically shredding the remaining adenosine molecules and rapidly clearing the heavy mental fog. It instantly reboots your prefrontal cortex, totally eliminating the sludge and setting your internal hardware up for maximum daily cognitive performance. Stop blindly fighting against your own biology. Respect the internal algorithm, wash away the physical waste, and finally reclaim your true mental clarity.